All right, let's move along to another iconic video game franchise that just celebrated 30 years. That's right.
Street Fighter?
It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Ah, they're getting into that early.
Couldn't keep you waiting on this one. It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here is an extended first look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities of Mortal Kombat 1. Let's do it.
All right, let's see it.
Am I old enough to watch this?
No one is old enough to watch this.
There he goes.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight.
Fight.
So he doesn't even have his hat yet, huh?
Yeah. I really like the depth of this map.
Oh, that was nice.
That was a combo, man. Yeah, Sub-Zero. I hope Sub-Zero wins. Oh,
that
ice
was a
spear.
combo
That was
too.
sweet.
You have proven worthy of joining us. Come, there are other champions, I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
Whoa, is this new Cybot?
Don't know. Maybe.
I'm trying to figure out why there's like two of them. I mean, that looks like Sub-Zero to me.
Oh, man.
Ah, that was cool. Oh!
Yeah, it could be Kenshi before he was blind.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh! That's Johnny, right?
Yeah.
He did the split.
Okay, let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Oh, it feels so good to say that. God of Fire.
Fire.
There's like assists in this?
It looks like it.
Whoa. Some of the air combat's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks sweet.
All of the fire looks really good too.
It does.
You're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Raiden. He's
like
immortal, though.
Yeah.
There's Sonya showed up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, was that Kano?
And they assist her in like their classic costumes too.
They are.
It is Kano.
It is Kano.
Kano.
Yep. Ooh, that was cool.
The animation, like the transitional animations are pretty good.
Oh.
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Get a little bit of character in there, the new setting.
Yeah, Jake's right. Like the
Oh, look at Goro.
Yeah.
the depth of the stages is really cool.
Yeah, I keep getting distracted on that too, because like it's really in detail, even how far back it is.
Yeah, you're right. They do show up in their old outfits, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Striker.
Surprised they brought Striker back. To be
Yeah.
honest. It's a much different time.
Ooh, was that Jax? But without metal arms?
Without metal arms, maybe.
Oh, the saw blade move. Did his eyeball pop out?
I don't know.
Oof. Dang. Dang. Oh, he exploded.
Finish.
Oh, he landed back on
classic.
him. Oh, no. I hate it.
Come here.
Jeez.
Oh.
Who does the Foley for this? The sound. Is it just nothing but oranges?
I don't know.
Right? Bunch of
Just
watermelons and
Something
stuff.
just oranges and watermelon and the camera and the microphone.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's
The old school kind of.
you just showing it off.
Damn.
So I'm not big on
Shane
Mortal Kombat,
Sword.
but you guys have said that the newer ones, the stories have been really good.
Last one I played was 9, and the story in that was pretty good.
Right, guys?
Okay.
For a fighting game, you know.
They've gotten,
I'm
yeah,
sure
more
you have
intense on their
many questions
storylines.
about what we just saw, and to tell you more,
I've actually had
I am
storylines.
so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon.
Ed Boon. Ed Boon. Also, programmer on the pinball machine Space Station.
Well, that should be at the top of this list.
My wife Jancy used to work with Ed.
They love you. All right. Well,
We met
Ed,
Ed Boon.
First of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1, and everyone just wants to know more about this. Because first of all, this is in it's MK1, right? It went from 11 to 1. So tell us about this. Is it a new timeline?
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat 11. Liu Kang basically was kind of graduated into, like, you know, a fire god, right? And he created a brand new universe. And this universe, this is why we're calling it Mortal Kombat 1, is because this is the beginning of a new timeline. A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely different story. And so Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers now, and there's all these things that were rivalries before are now allies, and so
I don't need to catch
mixing the
up.
whole thing up. So we're just kind of rebooting.
I still feel like I need to look through the
for.
old storyline
It
now.
looks incredible. Everything
We're all
we saw there was, you know, in-game gameplay. The cinematics look incredible. I know the team has been working for 4 years on this, but the thing we got to talk about are these cameos, because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does
That's
that
what they're
work?
calling
You
assist,
obviously-
then?
You have
I
your,
think.
Looks
your
like it.
main, you know, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick
looks so
sort of
cool.
a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, you know, where you select your character. After you do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters that are the cameo fighters. And these fighters actually, they will join the fight, but
A lot of blank squares there.
yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine yourself with Sub-Zero, but you have some of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times if you
Jax.
saw the gameplay, you know. So you can you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing, you know, the best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you
Honestly, it's kinda like Pokken Tournament.
Base? Like, how often do they come into? It's not a tag team thing, right? Where
Yeah,
you
exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go, you know, push.
Dude, I
that
like the
button
way
with
that
towards,
Kenshi
and it'll
is,
do
like,
a
looking.
different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly, exactly. And you see there's like a meter up on top, which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you can call them pretty much whenever you want. And they have, you know, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of you know, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out there. Sometimes you'll see them appear twice in there.
It's amazing. So time-based, they come out, and then obviously as you go through, you revealed some of them there, but is it a different set of characters that'll be in?
That's
the
cool.
cameos?
They showed up like a
Some
combo
repeats from
breaker
the
at a
roster?
couple
How will that
points.
work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right?
That's weird.
You can.
I like
same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of our cameo fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes, and so there's a lot of that novelty. We have a lot of like really surprise ones. I think you guys saw Goro.
Yeah, I saw Goro.
In there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So there's a lot of like kind of really digging into the old Mortal Kombat games as far as getting,
Striker was there.
You know,
Of course, it's cameo with a
we
K.
really love the novelty.
Why did I think
We
about that
want the cameo
before?
characters
It's gotta
to
be.
feel, you know, kind of
C doesn't exist in the Mortal Kombat world.
Well, speaking of 90 the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage. Right?
What?
Is that true? Yeah.
Okay.
That
I
was-
thought it
people
kinda
know the
looked like
story.
him.
I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it.
It's a huge first full circle
But
moment.
he was
you
in
know,
the Street Fighter
first
movie.
Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times over the last 30 years we've tried to get him. You know, we were this close, like 4 or 5 times, and so finally we got him, and he's doing the voices too. Wow. So you're going to hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're really excited about it.
Well, I know the team has
Amazing.
been working so hard in Chicago to build this through COVID, and it's coming out in September, so we don't have to wait long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep
Yeah.
over the last 4 years, and so but we could not be more excited in terms of getting players' hands on it. And throughout the summer, we're going to be showing a lot more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. So there's a lot of reveals that are coming up.
Amazing. Well, Ed, thank you so much for giving us the first look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat.
It's fun.
Thanks for
What else did we see? We saw Mortal Kombat, which looks really fun.
Oh,
Yes.
that did look. The cameo thing was interesting too.
Yeah. Looks
I like
you
the. It's Mortal Kombat 1, but they're bringing in like Mortal Kombat 1 cameos, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bringing in that, but they're also bringing in Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh,
as
man.
Johnny Cage.
Which, yeah, like Ed Boon was saying, that was supposed to be, like Mortal Kombat was supposed to be a Jean-Claude Van Damme fighting game, like Bloodsport style thing.
Yeah.
Just never materialized. Now it's come full circle.
In my head, I have to stop myself from thinking of Street Fighter, the movie, when I think of Jean-Claude Van Damme, but
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll get over it.
Well, now he can be in the new Mortal Kombat movie as Johnny Cage.
I suppose so, yeah.
That could be cool.
That's great.
I don't know if he's.
I mean, it's a great, yeah, like you said, it's got to be inspired because that's like, never mind. I love it. I think it's really good. Like when I think of the character Johnny Cage, in my head I'm going like, who is that? That's Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like, he is an actor, yes. But he could probably fuck you up.
It would be cool if in the movie he probably can't be Johnny Cage anymore, but like maybe a trainer,
Maybe.
like a Johnny
Yeah.
Cage trainer or like mentor would be really real nice tie-in.
I know in some of the games, Johnny Cage had a daughter.
True.
You know,
Cassie
like he could be
Cage,
like
yeah.
training his. What?
Is it Cassie Cage?
That sounds right.
That sounds correct. I don't
With a
remember.
K, obviously.
Well,
Except
Cage isn't with a K.
Yeah, I know. Very strange.